Hey, everybody. It is Jen in Canada. Uh, And I just wanted to do a live stream. I haven't done one in a while. Of just an update on Low Spend Challenge. I put links below to the Facebook group for this Low Spend Challenge in January. If you want to join just to participate and see how other people are doing. And it's also good to a good group to bounce ideas off, get ideas of what to use for certain ingredients. Also, it is a great way to just be surrounded by other people who are also frugally minded. Also, put the link to the calendar that Amanda Beal has done up. She did a beautiful job. I'll show you that right now. So there's the calendar. I'm not quite following it per se, but I have it there as a reference. So, like for today is Meal Plan Monday. I am going to be doing my meal plan as I'm actually doing my groceries tomorrow. But I did not do groceries last week. So far in January, I've spent zero, nothing, nada. So, um, but like things on the calendar to just give you ideas of what to do. It's not a rigid thing, but like, double batch cooking on Tuesday, every second Tuesday, double batch cooking, plan ahead cooking, kind of the same thing. Cook up your proteins, let's say, for the next couple of days so that there's less cooking to do on the day of. Grocery shopping, plan shopping, checking your online ads, slow cooker Sunday or simple Saturday meals. I'm doing like more because I don't cook supper usually on Sundays. So I'm not quite doing it that way, but it gives you an idea. It's a nice basis that I can use for other months too to kind of give ideas. But so here is the inventory for your pantry. Isn't that pretty? And inventory for your fridge. And then, or fridge and freezer. And then here's a spot which I'm getting my family to do is to write out, well, I'm writing out their favorite meals. So, and I'm keeping this in my binder. I did it last year with some of their meals. They're going to write down, I'm going to write down their favorite meals so that I can go back to them and have that on. Because instead of just trying all new meals, um, if I make sure that I can try and make those meals when I'm doing my menu planning, when I'm doing my grocery shop, I'll make sure I have those ingredients in house. Now, the meals, like for example, when we do hot and sour soup, that could be using leftover pork or leftover chicken or that you. And I have to make sure I have the dried mushrooms. Hey, Gretchen, how's it going? Um, and it has the dried mushrooms, but also have to make sure I have the hot and sour soup. Hey, Ashley, how's it going? Um, mixture of the vinegars and stuff like that. So I just have to make sure when I do my grocery list, I have all those ingredients. I don't know what those are, so I'm not doing bad. I'm have a bit of a cold starting. So um well, I'm drinking my coffee. That's not very nice, Vernon. Anyways, I was doing a live stream just to talk about what I'm doing for the low spend challenge and trying to share what I'm doing. So, for example, I cooked up a turkey on Friday or Saturday, Friday or Saturday, and I have the turkey here. The turkey with the bone, I'm taking it off the bone. I'm using it for supper tonight, as well as making a soup stock with the bones, and then I'm going to make turkey soup. I also yesterday at my mother-in-law's, we had roast beef and she gave me the roast beef bones and the leftover roast beef. So I'm gonna make a beef and barley soup to have either in the freezer or in the fridge this week. So we'll have two soups that we can go to for lunches or for our supper. Yeah, you're getting timeout. Hey, Iron Fire Horse, how's it going? Adding you as a moderator. Uh, eh, Thank you. I was trying to, yeah, moving on. So I'm taking apart my turkey, making a turkey and pasta dish for supper tonight, like a tetrazzini. And I'm also making turkey vegetable soup, which I haven't figured out if I'm going to freeze it or if I'm going to pressure can it for the cupboard. Thank you, Iron Firehorse. Yes, I'm trying to get rid of. Well, moving on. Yes, it's more of getting rude comments. And uh, and this is why people don't do live streams with the chat on, so that people pop in and are just plain mean. If you don't like what you see here, don't come into my live stream. Go somewhere else. Anyways, I moved, but so today for lunch we have still we're talking about soups, right? So I made a ramen soup the other day. I still have two huge containers of it. My husband's still home. And Abby is home. She might make it to school. Oh, probably not, because actually I should here. She hasn't made it yet. I just looked at the time. I have to find. She woke up with a fever and a headache and achy this morning, so she. Delay. Not great to have Monday, so. Yep, okay, good. Oh, yeah. Anyways, so I was gonna say, this is the stuff from Amanda's Beal's website, The Fundamental Home. where I have low spend month family favorites, the inventory, cold inventory, and the pantry inventory. I have a pantry inventory on my cupboards, which was done a few months ago, which is fairly accurate on the cupboards there in my kitchen. The cupboards there in my hallway, I don't have an inventory, but what I'm doing is going through my cupboards, getting the things that are close to date, and I'm trying to use them up in recipes. Same with things with my fridge, freezer, and pantry. I overbought a lot of stuff at Christmas time, so there's lots of stuff. Have you seen me making the rice noodle bowls or rice bowls, poke bowls, soups, and stuff? Because we have a lot of that type stuff. So, yeah, shrimp and rice and shrimp potato pie, shrimp mac and cheese. Well, I would love to do all shrimp, but shrimp is not very affordable. So we have shrimp maybe once a week. Um, when I get it for about $7 a package. Oh my goodness. This is Aaron Carter doing this. Who is that? Thank you for hearing from the Philippines. I'm with you along with Bell not working, so no more. So sorry, Bill. Okay, well, you could try hitting it again. I know that YouTube had removed me from a few channels I was on watching, and removed the bell notifications. Happy belated New Year to you and Merry Christmas or whatever holidays you celebrate. If we just ignore the haters, um, yeah, I don't know. Thank you very much. I was just sharing with you things I'm going to be doing today. I'll be making two types of soup. That's my goal: turkey vegetable soup and a roast beef and barley soup, which I'm going to be trying to use up those veggies because I'm doing groceries tomorrow. So there's some veggies like the celery, onions, and carrots that I want to use up that have seen better days, that I'm going to chop up and put in the soups. So, uh, and I still have leftovers of the ramen soup, which we're probably going to eat today for lunch. And I'm going to be making some cookies for I'm my friend who I do groceries with tomorrow. We used to do a cookie exchange. She gave me cookies just before Christmas, but I wasn't ready, finished making cookies for her. So I have to do some cookies for her. So they'll be done and go out the exactly. Like I have, so whenever I cut vegetables, if the scraps are still good, I put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer to make soup. Because the best thing to have is homemade broth for soup. It has all the nutrients and all the collagen that's in the bones and everything like that. So a good bone broth is a good basis for soup. And also, then I put the stuff in the compost. That way, I'm not wasting anything. Like we made pizza with leftover scraps and stuff on made homemade dough and stuff. We still have. I'm going to make some individual bowls for the freezer, like those rice bowls, so that with the leftovers, because they need to be eaten or frozen. And there's just too much of the stuff. So I'm just going to cook up stuff and make bowls with some leftovers, making the turkey tetrazzini um, with pasta tonight, and tomorrow doing groceries, which will get a lot of fresh food and vegetables. Oh, thank you, sunshine. Hey, food forest permaculture. How's it going? How's the weather in BC? Probably better than here. Actually, we've had weird weather here in Canada. Ontario is over the holidays. It was cold. We had freezing rain, melted, plus 5 degrees Celsius. Up to I think it was plus 8 one day, and then couple days of light snow. Like there's hardly any snow out there. There's It's just snowing today, right now, but there's maybe a couple of inches. But I did have to get. We did a bunch of snow just before. It was I think it was New Year's Eve, and I paid to get snow removed because it was really heavy, wet snow, and my little snow blower, like I have an 18-inch electric snowblower, it couldn't lift that really heavy snow, and there was freezing rain underneath it. So I paid somebody to come with their tractor snow removal thing. We don't usually do that. Years ago, we used to do it and get a contract, but um, I found that it was getting more and more expensive. So a one-time shot is like under $50, so it's not too bad. Turkey last night, and I made a turkey last and what's a fecal part bar? I have still one more turkey. So I've got was given 3 turkeys for free, so can't complain. One turkey I cooked up for my friend who is a single mom and doesn't really cook much. So I said, well, "Here, I'll cook you up a turkey. When you come over, you can." I have to. I'll call them back. That's my ringtone. the got, got distracted there. What was I saying? Shoot, now I forgot what I was saying. All these people having this to put in time out is very distracting. Well, I finished new sweet, and it's raining. Picking apples today. As freezing temps are upon me, I covered the lemons and put jugs of hot water under the tarps. Yeah, it must be nice to be living in a climate where you don't get a lot of snow, even though it's in Canada too, because then you could grow things all year round. I would just like Mother Nature to make up its mind whether it's cold or warm. Because then what? Oh, I was talking about the turkeys. So then I had cooked one turkey for my friend. I cooked one turkey on Friday or Saturday because I had it in my garage and it was starting to defrost. I have another one that's also in my garage now and it's defrosted, so I'm going to cook that up probably tomorrow. Because now also the garage is now getting cold again. I don't want it to refreeze. So, but yeah, had 3 free turkeys, so I'm not gonna complain when the turkey costs about $30. So that's, like, almost $100 of free protein, and I gave one away, so that, already cooked. Hey, Amanda, how's it going? So I'm gonna be making turkey soup, beef barley soup for today. and I'm making cookies for my friend who I'm seeing tomorrow. I'm going to be doing groceries, and with this low spend month, my normal grocery budget is about $800 to $900 a month. My goal for January is to be less than $400. Excuse me, hopefully less than $300. So that works out to be about $100 a week. Since last week, I did not do shopping at all, and I'm going to do shopping this week. But I really don't need a lot. I need to get some rice, some Calrose sushi rice because I have the other rices, but I actually ran out. I couldn't do the sushi that I had planned to do. Um, because we like using leftovers and putting into sushi or Vietnamese type rolls or into poke bowls or into soup. So I couldn't do that. I need to get that. I need to get some. I don't even need to get cream for my coffee, or milk. I need to get bread. I need to get, off the top of my head, there was something else. I don't even think I need to get lettuce. I don't. I still have lettuce. And when I run out of lettuce, then I'll get more lettuce because I just don't have the room for it. I need to get peppers, and I need to get got potatoes, got carrots, got celery, got onions, got some tomatoes and cucumber. Um, oh, I need to get cooking oil. I have no cooking oil other than olive oil, which you can't use for a lot of things at higher heat. So I need to get cooking oil. And I'm just trying to think. And some sort of fresh fruit for the kids, because fruit-wise, we have still 1 pineapple left and grapefruit and clementines. Hey, Steve, you missed the first 20 minutes there where it was, like, crazy spammers. They're still keep on coming in. Um, but my goal this week is to kind of actually keep my spending to, like, under $100. I need to get some spices. That's the other thing I need to go. I'm gonna make an inventory of my spices of what I'm low on because I wanna make sure that I can make things with what I have. But a lot of times you need the spices to kind of reinvent it into something different. So, but, and I'm gonna be doing my menu plan, and I will show you that this week. Because honestly, I haven't done a menu plan since, like, November, and this not having a menu plan has not been very effective for me in curbing the impulsivity of, "Oh, I don't know what's for supper," or that, and then, order out something. Well, we're trying not to do that hardly at all. Normally, we have in our budget, 2 times a week max of order like, it works out to about 2 times a week. We have a certain, a dollar amount. So whether it depends on where you order from. If you order Chinese food, that's a once a week. If you order something like subs or something like pizza, that's a twice a week thing amount, just because the way things are expensive here. But I'm trying to make it so that we don't order out or go eat out, except when we're going to go to the movies. We were supposed to go to the movies over the holidays. I have the movie ticket things. I've already paid for them for 2 movies. Like, we were supposed to go see the Star Wars movie and the Frozen movie, but Abby has not been well. She has not had the energy to do much. So we've had a very quiet Christmas. We didn't leave the house. We had friends over on New Year's Day to play games for about 4 hours, and that was about the extent of Abby's energy. So we budget like twice a month. Yeah, see, for us, it's part of our entertainment. Like, we don't so we go to the movies and we eat out sometimes to give me a break on food stuff and also give a variety of things for the family. My family, um, likes that, and so that's where we put our money spending on. So other people have money for their car, like we don't drive, for their cars or expensive radios like stereos or expensive games. Like we don't have PlayStation or anything like that. Um, so we have computers, but yeah, instead of timing out, boot them. I I have booted some, but yeah, it gets expensive. So I mean, we have a budget. I can't remember what it is, honestly. But my husband handles all the budget for he uses Mint, uses handles all the um, things for that. I just handle the groceries budget. What I'm hoping to do with the money that I don't spend on groceries this month is to send it back to Jeff to either put on either any of our debt or put it into our savings, um, or to put towards savings for like a meat order. But probably towards our debt or towards our savings for what we have already planned to purchase. Like we need to get a furnace at some point. It's not red flagged yet, but it's the next big thing on our purchase thing schedule. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Yeah. Um, but so far the low spend month, I don't know if anybody else is doing a low spend of January is going pretty well. Um, it's helped that we haven't left the house to kind of do stuff. So there hasn't been the impulsivity of buying stuff when we're out. So, um, well, that's good. Sunshine, you're still here. Um, yeah, there's have to go. Okay, buy food forest. Buy Howie. Hopefully, your lemons don't get ruined by the your frost warning, and you show some things that you're going to do with the apples. Lots of I could see apple crisps in your future, but so today will be a soup day of making soups for my freezer or pantry, um, and using up stuff because I'm going to do groceries tomorrow, and I'm going to make my menu plan today of what we're going to eat this week with what we already have right now in the house and any little things I need to pick up. I will put that on my grocery list. My grocery list is probably about right now, as of like today, off the top of my head, is about 10 things. It might be more by the end of the day, but really there's not a lot we need because we have still a lot that I bought for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve that we didn't use at all. um, so a lot of things that I'll need to get are spices. Like I know I'm low on my cayenne spice because I have only about that much left in the jar. So, um, and same with parsley. I'll need because I know I'm low on that. And because for Christmas I got another salt shaker, so I don't need any Himalayan salt. And I also got a bag of mineral salt, sea salt. Um, I got lots of coffee, so I don't have to buy coffee until like June, maybe even later, because I got 20 pounds of coffee. I got 6 pounds of the Kirkland brand Colombian coffee. I got 6 pounds of Zavita's Colombian coffee, 4 pounds of the hazelnut vanilla, as well as 4 pounds of the maple, Canadian maple. So I don't need coffee, and the cats don't need cat food or they will need dry food soon. But I wonder if I could wait till next time. No, I'll probably do the cat food and cat litter this time because I don't have a lot of grocery items. We don't really need any meat. Maybe fish or shrimp, if I can find it on sale, or if there is any markdown meat, I will pick it up, but I won't buy meat on sale, like the regular price, unless there's fish or shrimp, because I have a lot of now turkey and oh, if there's a ham. We don't have any ham in the freezer, I know that. That's one thing my family likes is a baked mac and cheese with ham. So, haven't tried the Kirkland coffee. Well, so I love the Kirkland coffee ground, but this is the bags that I grind myself. It is really good. Um, hey, the real birdie. Good morning. Well, thank you very much. Um, so yeah, my cats don't need canned cat food until February because we ordered them off Amazon. Um, and it was the same price as Costco. So, and then I used the Rakuten, which was Ebates, so I got 10%, I think 5% off, 5 or 6% off, like in rebates. So it saved me money. I'm like, okay, and it got delivered to my door, so I don't have to pick it up. I still have to like my cats only like, well, Princess only likes the Kirkland brand cat food, like even not even the uh, whatever the other brand is that's there, and I'll need kitty litter. So right there, that's $40 if I'm planning. But I didn't do groceries last week and this week, so technically I have about $200 to spend. Um, but I'm hoping to try and still keep it under $100, even though 40 of that is like cat food and cat litter. I don't need paper towels or toilet paper or anything like that. So those are the like other big expenses. Next time I will need toilet paper though. Of course. Well, happy birthday, real birdie. Woohoo! Happy birthday. Whereabouts in the world do you live? I live in Canada, Ontario, Canada, which is just the suburbs of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, the nation's capital of Canada. Maryland. Very cool. Well, hopefully somebody treats you out for lunch or supper tonight for your birthday. Because it's never fun cooking on your birthday unless you plan it. Like usually for my birthday, as I've seen in if you've seen in other videos, is I'll do a grocery haul of like a seafood feast stuff and cook it at home because it's cheaper than going out to like Red Lobster. But it depends on how I'm feeling too. Sometimes I just like being, you know, treated out. But okay, watching you on his live stream and sending pizzas to your house. Watching him now, and he did it to me. Whatever. He has to pay for them. I don't care. I don't know who that is. Going to order out to place Hip Hop Chicken. They sell fish and chicken. Cool. What type of flavor profile is that? Caribbean? I'd say from the name hip hop. I'm in Kansas City, and we have a place here in Canada that does really good barbecue and wings. They have, like, something like 40 different flavors of wings, and you can get them either dry rub or crispy, so where it's, like, battered, and then they have, like, ribs, which are really good with a whole bunch of different barbecue sauces, and they also have pulled pork, but my family's not I'm the only one that will eat pulled pork, but my family doesn't eat pulled pork. Um, oh, what was it called? Shoot, Big Bone Barbecue, and they've won a bunch of, like, those barbecue awards, at those rib contest things, but and oh, then reporting and blocking, or at least trying to. Okay, good, thank you. Yes, well, it is very pretty. If you come to Canada, come in the summertime, but much better weather, unless you like snow things, if you wanna go skiing and stuff. Where I live, there's ski hills within about a 30-minute drive from where I live, but there's some really good big tall ones about 2 hours away. So, but you have to make sure that you're well dressed and prepared for the winter activities, but there's so much things to do here. Um, the air is clean, lots of nature. If you like nature stuff, we have lots of provincial parks where it's really cheap to rent to go camping and stuff like that. But just make sure you're well dressed with whatever season you come. And there's hardly anybody that carries guns or have like concealed gun permits. It's fairly safe. The only people that have guns here are the criminals and the cops. Well, and the hunters, but they have the rifles. Sweet, yes, I love warmer weather. I have to tell my mom too. She loves scenery. Yes, you do. So you need a passport. Um, but yeah, you need a passport even if you drive over. But if you have a passport, if you want to leave the country anywhere, you need a passport anyways. Um, but the cost of living here, like our dollar, actually your dollar is about a dollar 30 of our dollar, so it's like 30% more. But what's interesting is some of the groceries are more expensive here, but some of them aren't. If you figure in the rate of exchange, same with meals. Like um, here, you can go to pretty much any restaurant, and for breakfast you're paying about $10 for breakfast. Sometimes you can get like some diner ones for like $5 or less. But most places it's about $10. For lunch, you're paying at least $15 for lunch, and for supper between 15 and 20. So, unless you're going to like a steakhouse where you could be paying more, and it's all that type. So, our McDonald's, like a Big Mac combo, is just under $10 or just over $10. So it's not exactly cheap sometimes, unless you get the coupons. The coupons make it like, they have like two can dine for 9.99 or 11.99 or something. But it's all it doesn't really matter which restaurant you go to, you can always find something for under $15. Oh, criminals here I live near Baltimore. My part of the Canada, they don't have enough service staff for the tourists. It's really a dilemma for the capital business owners. Oh, white collar crime. Yeah. Well, my computer just said it's dying, battery, and my cable is not here. So I'm going to have to stop this live stream soon. But I really want to thank everybody for coming by, and hopefully you'll see my other videos that will come up from the last 2 days of what we've eaten for the low spend challenge, as well as some other recipes I'm going to be doing some cooking videos and stuff, uploading those soon too. I want to thank you very much for coming by, and I want to thank you, my moderators, for getting rid of these uh, trolls because they get very distracting. And it's been wonderfully seeing everybody here. I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's Day, and may 2020 be the best year yet for everybody. So I put down links below of the Low Spend Month Challenge Facebook group that Amanda has, as well as Amanda's website, The Fundamental Home, which has these um, pantry inventory and a calendar of things that to try and encourage people to spend less in January, and also a great place to bounce ideas off of people. Yes, they must have. Yes, 2019 was rough. And I'm glad to see it behind me. I'm hoping that 2020 is better, less health issues, but it's not necessarily starting great with Abby's health. But it's better than last year because last year at this time we were hospitalized. So she's not as bad as that, but it is what it is. Gotta gotta look on the bright side, is that we're not in the hospital, so that's a good thing. Other than that, that's about it. That's my housing. So have they been able to find you more housing though, Iron Fire Horse? Hopefully they'll be able to find you some more housing. You might have to move out of your area though, unfortunately. God, have you your liar with the worst April Fool's Day joke? No, they are going to be for working people only now. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry to hear that. I'd be contacting your MP and stuff too to try and see if there's a way that they can help or make a lot of noise with the newspaper and media. They're building specifically for working people only. Yes, but there's people that are on assistance that need to have a place to stay too. And not everybody has family that they can stay with. I mean, heck, I don't. I'm screwed. Like, both my parents are dead. Like, I have an aunt. If we're talking about blood relatives, I have an aunt in Florida who's not in much better shape than than other people. I mean, I do have my in-laws and stuff, but like my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, but you know, people don't always have family to fall back on. Yes, good luck, Iron Fire Horse. I'll keep you in my prayers. I'll pray for you and hoping to find something new. In general, community lawyer funding has cut funding anything for folks on ODSP and OW. You might have to look for places outside of your area, unfortunately. If you look closer to Ottawa area, I know in the countryside, there's things are cheaper. Like in Carleton Place or Smith Falls, you can get places for cheap. Okay. Yes, please do. Also, you know, that's a shame. Well, I'm gonna let you go because I have like 2% on my battery now. I want just to cut off. I would like to say bye. Love you guys. Thanks for supporting me. And comment below if you are doing the low spend month and what things you'd like to see me do as a video too. Hopefully, I'll do a live stream again Thursday or maybe tomorrow morning.